58, and today is Saturday, June 28th, 2025, and 10 minutes. And Gian, I'm Conrad. What is, how old are you?
Okay, yeah, nice. My name is Gian Marco. I'm all 29 years old, you know.
And, uh, okay, so you're, who are you? Like, what's your background and what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I have studied systems engineer in Peru University. And then I also have studied in China at the university there, computer science. So I'm more into this like IT work. After that, I've been more into blockchain, Web3, and building apps on this space.
So you went to Peru University and then Peru in China, University in China, and you studied systems engineering, computer science,
yeah. System engineering is like like a kind of IT systems engineering management like this, where you learn, a bit of everything, like system design, programming, database, a bunch of electronics, a bunch of everything. And then in China, it's more computer science, but more related to electronics also. Yeah, so I have this like a two backgrounds.
like electronics, like hardware,
Yeah. Hardware.
like computers, like
Yeah, like a chips, or microchips. So somehow we have to program with assembly in order to program, this. Also a bit of automation, for machines, robotics. Was kind of interesting at that time.
very interesting. Uh, well, um, when did you learn how to code?
Oh, it was when I started at university in Peru. So I was like 18 years old, like this, or 19, maybe 18 around this time. I remember I started with C language. At that time, I remember I chose that subject, that course, with the most difficult teacher there. That it's hard, to pass the course. And indeed, I failed. We were like 20, 25 people there in the classroom. And I think 20 of us failed the course. It was really hard at the time.
C language, yeah.
Yeah. But after that, I mean, I got more used into programming. It was okay.
What made you want to go into computers, tech?
It's more like I was just wanted to build, at that time, yeah, I just wanted to build something related to engineering. I have, many options there. Can be civil engineer or industrial engineer, electronics. So it was many options there. But at some point, I like more about, technology. I want to be more in the technology side, also software. So I think, okay, I can try with systems engineer or computer science that is more related to this. Yeah.
Very interesting. What what are you working on now?
Oh yeah. Right now, I'm part of Quantum Tree Labs company. We are a Singaporean company. I'm one of the co-founders. Right now, we are three co-founders. And right now, I'm more into like management, a bunch of projects. Yeah, so we have as a company, we have small teams inside. So I'm handling two teams. We have one project in Arbitrum with one of them, and then I have another one with Starlet. At the same time, I'm doing more like exploration at this time. We are doing some research, exploration, to expand our capabilities and services. So we are also, trying to work with more blockchains. So I'm investing some time into exploring ICP, Polkadot, stacks that they are like blockchains there, but we haven't had the chance before to, deep dive into this. But now I'm also doing this kind of research.
Okay. Very interesting. Um, what is your like? Do you consider yourself like a uh, like I guess you're not a founder. You're like you're co-founder.
Yeah.
With this with company,
Yeah.
and you provide like services,
Yeah.
like development services,
Yeah.
and you also have your own projects there that are you're kind of incubating, growing, right?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, first we are like co-founder of the company that I mentioned, 123 Labs. But at the same time, for example, just a few months ago, I was the founder of my own project. It's called the Marquis. Like it's a on-chain game on internet. So I have been working on this for months. We launched it on mainnet. We got some initial users there, but at the end we couldn't, support or maintain this longer. So I got at some point that okay, I can still not move on. So at some point we have to stop the project. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad that when you work for so long time in a project, you work on the code, but you also work, in my case, work on the code, but at the same time also work in the business side. To try to make this project more profitable, or to get some partnership, or to get more investment on the projects in order to keep it alive. But it's really hard. The market is really hard in this case for me. So yeah, at some point we have to stop it. We have no news for now for that project. So I can say I was like the main founder of that project, but for now, yeah, it's stopped until I don't know.
I see. Um, what is like? So you created the marquee, this on-chain game.
Yeah, yeah,
On Starlet, right? And you also and you're a co-founder creating these incubating these projects and doing this. Um, what what were some what we're looking at the past like year?
yeah.
What are you like? Um, you worked on this app. Like what were the kind of like lessons and like what do you plan to do going forward, like from that from the
Yeah,
past year experience?
that's a good question actually. I remember at that time, yeah, we got an initial support to build this project, and I think I was too much focused on the to deliver, to ship the project. So at the beginning, I was okay. We have to deliver. We have to ship uh, to the client, we say, because we have one initial investor or supporter. Uh, but then I leave the business side for like at the end. I think that was my mistake, maybe I can say. Of course, I have to deliver the project, but I think better if I start also on the business side at that time. So make it maybe half time. If I have started maybe on the business side, I can fix some things earlier. Then yeah, I still can have more time to invest resources on development. So yeah, I think I invest too much resources on development and just leave the business side for for the last stage of the project.
Can we what how do you define the business side? Like what is that?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, the business side for me is more like your idea. How can your project, can live in the market? How if your project, has actually has some value to the user? Uh, what is it? How can you make profit from this project?
Mm.
And then get some feedback from the real user out of this, and maybe pitch your idea to more people. Pitch your idea, your project to uh, any kind of investor, or then make this kind of like a conversation with people if they really want to invest on your project. So that's for me the business side that I miss on at some point. Right?
I see. So it's like there's the implementation, the development. You have project just to build it. Then there's also like how it fits in with the market, how it's positioned, what's the strategy, what's like the the marketing.
Yeah, the roadmap and all of this stuff. Yeah. That's it. Just maybe if I had started something earlier on that time, maybe it could change somehow. But anyway, yeah, I learned a lot of that.
Okay, last question. And so what's next for you for like the next year? Like, are you do you have any strategies, any goals, plans?
Yeah, like I mentioned, now we are on the phase that we want to expand more into more blockchain so we can offer a better services. So at least for this time, I will keep, this like research on other blockchains that seems good for us.
Why?
But
Why?
it's like we just I think for us we realize that we have been focused too much into one or two chains. I mean, this blockchain space is so huge,
Like
so big.
you mean Starknet, Ethereum,
Yeah,
EVM chains?
just that's too it. We just been stuck for years, just Starnet and Ethereum. I mean, of course, we like. I learned a lot from Starnet, also Ethereum. But at some point, the world is big, is huge. So you also need to get more from other ecosystems, like, Solana, other, L1 blockchains. So yeah, that's why we decided to, invest a bit more time.
What else? Like ICP?
Yeah, like I mentioned, recently I've been more working on the ICP, Polkadot, stocks also, Bitcoin as well. And yeah, but we still have on the plan to check more on Aztec, Stellar, also Maiden. So, there are like a few more options now. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. It's a great conversation.
Yeah, thank you, man.
See you.